Team with the team video. Today we playing 2K25 my league. It's gonna be Milwaukee Bucks versus Book in the Net. Alright, we're gonna get into it before you get in the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Yep. Alright. Yo, chat. Alright, we ready to get into the video. We about to play right now.
Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
They are the Brooklyn Nets. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Scooter passes to Simmons. Kicks it to Johnson. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Lillard. Pass break, Milwaukee jacks up a three, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that here on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot. More energy on defense. It's not there.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. Nice shot by Portis.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
That one falls. Portis has got 7 points in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Timeout called the Nets. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
The Bucks making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Bucks number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Claxton, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the
defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Radford, the shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Here's Giannis. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And Lillard throws it down.
Dame with a strong finish at the rim. Boy, can he pack a punch.
Left side Williams. And he comes up with the deuce. Portis inside the three-point line. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Williams against Lillard. Here's Finney-Smith. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. Pass to Finney-Smith. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Giannis. Milwaukee's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. We know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Just over 1 minute is passed here in the second quarter. There's Williams to end the run. Got a piece of it.
That's just a really good defensive read from Portis. I mean,
And Lillard also entertaining as a player. Someone who isn't afraid to put on a show for the fans.
Look at that.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Claxton the pass to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Bogdanovich. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And he gets the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bucket is good. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Slick in the pick and roll. Simmons, when a passing lane is open, he jumps all over.
Jackson from long range. And another three for Milwaukee.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bucks.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
There's the pass to Thomas. From downtown, drills it from outside. Thomas got 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Cloak loose. It's stolen by Johnson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Feeds to Simmons. Back to Johnson. Off target from three-point range. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the stops, grabbing the rebound now, trying to push and try to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 21 points, 2 assists, and 4 steals. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense.
And now with the second half of
upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Wilson out there with Simmons. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. And stolen by Portis. Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 17 points for Giannis.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Giannis. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
It's been Giannis's night. His points, have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. For Milwaukee, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Giannis outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pull up Jay, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Haven't missed a shot since the break. Really good job making adjustments.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Claxton against Lopez. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
On the wing, Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Nobody near Schroeder, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the 3 with some consistency.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Schroeder. Lopez with the block.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Claxton with the bucket.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Lopez from long range. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. Nets passing it around. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Johnson. Schroeder's got 9.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
For 3, Portis, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Pat Connaughton is out there with Taurean Prince. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Beauchamp in at the shooting guard position. Here's Connaughton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3. Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
To the inside, Milton. Tries again, and it's sent back by Prince. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Knocks it loose. The kick out to Williams. Will it go? Good on the jump shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And Beauchamp gets it to go.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Finney Smith finds Williams. Milton. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Portis gets the three-pointer to fall.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Nice shot by Portis. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
A shot by Milton, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And it's always a good feeling to take that second contest after you drop the first one. Just a big win to even things up here in their 4-game season series against Brooklyn.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
It's good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And Milton's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 points. That one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 36.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Shoots. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes an average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Like Lola, she kind of crazy. I think she.
I bet she ain't gonna go.